Good morning, everyone. You join us for this match between England and New Zealand. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and...
So the decision is made to bat first in what could just about be called bowler-friendly conditions. Both captains will be happy enough.
Thank you for joining us. Welcome to this match between England and...
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Solid defence, very compact.
Looking very solid to start the team's innings. Ooh. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yes! Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Bowler's end!
A couple on offer here.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Nice solid defensive shot. End of the over, 8 off it. England are 8 for none. The team will be after a positive innings from this batter, a great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Henry, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the nursery end.
No interest in that one from the batter. Henry will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yes! No!
Doesn't beat the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Misses everything.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
No shot offered.
A well-directed short ball sways out of the way. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
End of the over. Beautiful bowling that just starts to build pressure on the batters. Jamieson from the pavilion end. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Waiting.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Drives and misses everything.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
No! Yes!
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep!
Nicked it, but that's going all the way.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Yes!
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowlers!
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Beaten on the drive.
One.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Yes!
Thick edge.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yes!
Time that perfectly.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Williamson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
How's that?
Confident appeal. Could it be? They're thinking long and hard on this one. It's close, but I think it's hitting.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Now it's just if it hit the wickets. We won't be seeing a change of decision, just as we suspected, and they have to go now. A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Nice one!
Got right in behind it.
Yep!
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Yes, bowler!
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. England are 25 for 1.
Well bowled.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Nice ball.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Great one.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep. How's that?
Loud shout.
Hey!
Considering a review for this one, I don't think they should waste it. It really looked out to me.
Was there an edge? This could be trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Stays with the umpire's call. Is it hitting though? Slightly unlucky. Just clipping the wickets, and they have to go.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
For England.
Nice bowling.
Jameson with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yes. No.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Wait there. Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous-looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs. Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single. Pope takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Nice one.
England weren't given much of an opportunity, a very tidy over.
Nice bowling.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Nice one.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Duckett shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Great one.
Just threw the shot too early.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. They'd look for a couple here.
Bowlers.
Good return there, back from the deep. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Jamieson has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. The right armour is coming into the attack from the nursery end.
Nice bowling.
Duckett shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yep. Go.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Well bowled.
Oh, that's gone. Really unlucky.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Nice one.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep. Catch it.
Perfect technique and placement.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yes.
Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling. Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
End of a really good over, taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate. Finds the edge. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Great one.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Solid defence, very compact.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Bowlers.
A couple on offer here.
Pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
Nice one.
Bit of a wild delivery. I would have been calling it wide, but the umpire didn't agree with me.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
End of the over, 3 off it. England are 42 for 5.
Nice. Bowling.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Misses everything.
Nice one.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1. Nice solid defensive shot. Nicked it. Loud appeal. Fantastic catch.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Curran, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Right one. Yep.
Really good shot there.
No.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Great shot, at least one on offer.
Bowlers.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle and it raced to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
9 runs added in that over. England are 54 for 6.
Yep. No.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Yeah, yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep.
Good shot, it's found the gap.
Well, didn't push hard enough maybe between the wickets, and that prevented them getting back for 2. Wise decision in the end not to take the fielder on.
Yep.
Into the gap, nice shot.
Yes, bowler.
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd carried on.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Bowler's end.
Oh, that was strong running. They did think about the third, but I think rightly they held off.
Nice bowling.
Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
No.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
10 runs added there. England are 64 for 6.
Yes. No.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
A boundary off. Last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Edged it. Strong appeal. Out. What a catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees... Is the momentum swing back to the bowler? Gone, but not for many.
Yeah, yep.
Great shot.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
Ball is aimed.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
End of the over. 9 off it. England are 73 for 7. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there. No interest in that one from the batter. Santner will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Edged. Now then, was there a feint edge? And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Another one, 8 wickets. It's gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
No shot offered. Big shout.
They've got to go without scoring. This is a real purple patch for the bowler. They've got one of the main batters out, LBW.
Yep.
Super shot that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Right out of the middle.
Read the shorter delivery really well. Gets onto the back foot and it flew over the boundary.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
Yep.
Nicked it through the field. Will it get to the boundary?
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope. A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep. No!
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
Yep.
Big edge.
Gets onto the front foot and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Waiting. Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely. A little late on that, no run scored.
Catch!
Great
Yep.
shot. Placement exquisite.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Back go the stumps. Miss the straight ball. They've been bundled out for not many at all. The bowlers have done their job, just need the batting to finish it off. We're ready to get this innings underway. There's a huge opportunity with the time left and with this batting order to build a strong lead and put themselves well ahead in this game.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Waiting.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Yeah. Waiting.
Conway shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Nicked it, but that's going all the way. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Got right in behind it.
That was a good slow ball. Picked up well, though. Got that defensive shot in. Nice. And simple.
Into the attack.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Wait on.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Wait there.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Content just to knock it. Around that over. 2 added to the total. New Zealand are 10 for none.
Going with a more aggressive field choice.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Bowlers.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
There's a run here, surely.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Nice solid defensive shot. England found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the nursery end.
These two batters will have a lot of opportunities to score as the field comes in.
Waiting.
Big appeal. Misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yes.
Really good shot there.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Solid defence, very compact.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. Archer, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Loud appeal. Digs out the Yorker.
Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
Digs it out well.
Yes.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
5 runs added in the over. New Zealand. Are 24 for none.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive. Got them playing defensively there, really good use of the slower ball. Just threw the shot too early.
Wait on.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
The slower ball gave them time to adjust, waits on it and drills it to the boundary. No interest in that one from the batter. Wood will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running. A bit of a change up in the field now.
Six runs added there. New Zealand are 30 for none. Archer from the pavilion end.
Oh.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Wait there.
Couldn't
Yes.
get it through the field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Waiting. Wait there. Waiting.
Just threw the shot too early.
Waiting.
The end of a very precise over of bowling. No runs coming from it.
Wait there.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Wait. Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Waiting. Waiting.
The only excuse there was to think it was already heading for the boundary.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
Wait there. Yep.
Bowler!
There'll be one run here for them.
Decisive running might have got them two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Taking a bit of a risk. Here with a more aggressive field.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let... the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards third man. The captain going with an aggressive field.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Timing just a little early on that occasion. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive. Didn't hit that well, very late in playing the shot.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the... bat. Some adjustments to the field.
It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Wait there.
Conway will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
9 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 44 for none.